Hello, welcome back. It's so good to see you. My name is Tina, and this is Kimosin ASMR. So, today I have a new clothing haul video to share with you. Back to school is happening. The kids are going back to school any day now. Any day now. So we went shopping, like a week ago or something, and that was an awful day. Because you know me, I can barely walk as it is, Like I can do grocery shopping and then I want to die. But I had to go to several stores. We went to Walmart, Kohl's, Target, DSW, Old Navy. Emma had to carry me out of Old Navy because I literally was hanging onto her and dragging my feet. That's how bad. Like it was so bad, so painful. But we did it. So I would like to say I'm very excited to share this haul with you. But I gotta be honest, this is probably going to be the worst, most boring clothing haul you will ever see. Because the kids are so boring now. Like, I guess it's because they're older. They just want a specific thing and they just want to stick with this one thing, and you know what I mean? But mostly this haul is full of nothing but gray and black things. So it's gonna be a very dull and boring video. And I am gonna have to pause in the middle because I have stuff here. And then I have stuff on the floor. So I'm gonna need to move this and then pick up the stuff off the floor. So just know you have been warned. This video is going to be very boring. Nothing exciting. So I wouldn't even be offended if you back down now because it's that boring. So maybe I'll just do a lot of scratching, tapping so you can get fabric sounds, that kind of thing. I don't know. But I do want to start with these shoes because those are very big and heavy. So I want to get those out of the way first. So I found out that like me and my son and my daughter all basically wear the same size shoe now. Because my son, he got these shoes, and when I was getting them, like ready, like out of the bags and stuff, I was organizing stuff. I was like, I don't know, I kind of like these shoes. I wonder if they fit. They fit. They fit. So yay. If I want to steal his shoes, I can. I won't, but anyway, we got these at Walmart. And he was very excited because these are Airwalks. He apparently really likes Airwalks. I don't know. So as soon as he saw Airwalks, he was like, get those. I don't know what the deal is. I think Airwalks are very comfortable. And I'm actually shocked to see them at Walmart. But anyway, I don't know if you can see the inside, but it's very funky, a funky design on the inside. That's the most amount of color that you'll probably see. I don't know, my son has some graphic tees that are colorful, but mostly everything that we have here is black and gray. And anyway, like these shoes, black. There's a little bit of red. But anyway, just very simple, boring shoes. So we have those. And then we have some in boxes. Let me see how I can. These are Under Armour. We got these at Kohl's. I'm just going to take one of the shoes out. If I can even open the box. Tissue paper. Okay. Yeah, so these are just simple black shoes with, I guess, a white sole. I don't know. And they have that Under Armour symbol, but they're really lightweight, which I like, and they, I guess they don't get too hot because this isn't mesh, but it gives me like a mesh vibe where it's very like breathable type of fabric. Anyway, but the toe is like reinforced, so that's good. But I like the bottom. I like the design. I feel like it is someone's whole job just to design the bottom of shoes. So I say, oh, it just says Under Armour again. Is Under Armour a good brand? I don't know. I don't know anything about brands really, because like I don't care. Stuff's not gonna go well on this table, I can already tell. Okay, and then for my daughter, we got some Converse. Now, what's funny about this is she said she didn't want any new shoes because she has Converse that I got her last year. And she's like, "You don't buy new Converse, Mom." And I'm like, "But I bought you new Converse last year." And she's like, "Yeah, but now they're all like worn down and I don't remember but basically, like, they look used. And she's like, and that's the look you're going for. And I'm like, okay, so how do you get that look if you don't buy new Converse, right? She's just like, no, I don't need any other shoes. She bought this other pair, which I will show you in a minute. But then we were at Kohl's and they had Converse. And she needed it because it looked like some type of anime character. That's like one of her favorite characters. I don't remember who, whatever. But she needed these because sorry if that was loud. They are red. They're red Converse. And whoever this anime character that's her favorite wears red Converse. So they had red. Actually, they didn't have red. They had red, but just not the right size. And then I looked it up on my phone and they had them at DSW, so we had to go to DSW. But it's like they're this canvasy material. And then just like the classic white sole. Here's the bottom. I feel like this is the same bottom of all Converse shoes. I don't know. Anyway, so let's put that away. Alright. Now these next shoes that she wanted, I'm like, why do you want these? And she's like, because that's the look that she's going for. Okay. But also, like, one of her favorite characters in Supernatural, Dean Winchester. Dean, I call him Dean Zekins because he's just so cute. I'm just like, oh. But Dean wears like work boots type thing. So she saw work boots and was like, I gotta have it. And I'm like, are you insane? I'm not picking up the box because it's 500 pounds. Okay. But it is by Brahma. They're Brahma work boots. And they're actually steel toe boots. Like, what? She's like, they're kind of like combat boots. So we actually, I don't know how to show it to you, but we have actual steel toe work boots here. And she wanted them in black, so we got them in black. But see, this is I don't know if you can see it, but that's the brand. These shoes are very expensive. Very expensive. I had no idea how expensive work boots are. They're expensive. But anyway. You can't hear the steel because it's covered by, I don't know if this is real or vegan leather or what, or if it's even leather. Who knows? This is what she wanted, so this is what she got. So we got that. Move that over. And then we have some socks. These are David's. They are by Reebok, size large. It's the Pro Series Stretch Performance Cushion Comfort Ionic Cool. Ionic Cool. I wonder why this is the Reebok symbol. Does it mean anything, or is it just some weird thing like the Nike check? Like, does the Nike check even mean anything? I don't know. But anyway, I did not like this because yes, I like the black and I like the gray, but look at this. There's white in there. You don't want no white socks. No, I hate white socks because they get so dirty so easily. It's just like I don't like it. But these are 10-pack boys ankle socks because that's what you're supposed to be wearing. The ankle socks. You can't get the low cut or the high cut or whatever. It needs to be ankle. Who decided this? I have no idea. I don't know. And then for my daughter, she got Avia Performance Cushion Ankle. It says cushion sole, arch support, mesh ventilation, and moisture wicking. And there's 10 packs. She just got all black. Now there is a little color like inside. You've got purple and like pink, and it's also on the toe like that. She actually had these socks last year and she really liked them, so she wanted to get them again. And again, they're also the ankle. They go up in the ankle, but they don't go up as high as David's ankle socks. I don't know. Anyway, at least hers will be easier to wash and I don't have to worry about stains on them. Anyway, so she got that. And then we have some undershirts for David. And these are 5 crew neck shirts, size large. We get him a smaller size for the undershirts, so like he's extra large. This is the last year he's gonna be able to shop in the little boy department. Next year he's gonna be like a full man. Like what? Anyway, but for undershirts we get them a size smaller, you know. But yeah, these are, yikes, they're large husky. I did not see that. Hopefully it's not a problem. But they're just white. They're just regular white shirts. There's nothing special about them. We got these at Walmart. I think that's Walmart brand, Wonder Nation. I think usually I get him Hanes, but I didn't even think about it. I was just like, white shirt, grab it. Because my son hates shopping. He absolutely hates shopping. So I try and get my son over with very fast. And then he can go off and do whatever he wants. Anyway, so we have shirts. Now I need to pause and move everything so I can show you the rest. Okay, got everything moved. Now, these next things I'm going to show you are my son's shirts, and it is the most amount of color that you will see in the whole video. So I guess this is the exciting part for me because I like graphic tees and, you know, stuff like that. So he got a bunch of those. Now he did get one polo shirt. He has a polo shirt now. It's black, shocking. But he wanted to get another one, and like he doesn't typically wear these a lot, but if he wants to be like dress up or something, that's why we got the undershirts. It's for his polos, and then he has some button-up shirts. Um, so he wanted to get just one more, and this is like a folly type of color. So maybe for fall pictures or something. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But I like it because it does look fall. You've got like this dark green and then the burnt kind of a yellow golden color. So all right, graphic tea time. Graphic tea time. Just so you know, he is a gamer, and I'm talking like gamer. So half of these shirts are about gaming or controllers or whatever. This one actually looks kind of cool. This says locked in, and it's two pictures. It is a skull, but also a controller. I think that's cool. I like it. I like it. And it's kind of a gray color, so it's not full black. And then my son got this. He I I want to say that he likes it, but he typically wouldn't buy this shirt. He bought this shirt specifically to piss my daughter off. I'm like, okay, are you gonna actually wear it? And he says yes, because he does like it. This is a yeah, it's Spider-Man, but it's Miles Morales. I don't know. Can you see? Now, the reason why this would piss my daughter off is because I really like this. It's like a purpley color. Is because my daughter's favorite Spider-Man is Miles Morales because she says Miles Morales is her and she is Miles Morales, which I did watch the Miles Morales movies and yeah, they're very similar. Um, but my daughter could not find any Miles Morales shirts. Well, my son did in the boys department, so he had to buy it. He has not told her about this, and she does not know. He's just gonna put it on and walk around the house with it, just to piss her off. Isn't that funny? It reminds me of something like my brother would do or something, you know. Okay, so those shirts came from Walmart. This shirt is from Kohl's, and it's just an Under Armour shirt, but it's like that workout material shirt, so it's real lightweight, which is good because it's very hot. Almost like all the time, the whole school year. You know, they get very little cool or cold weather. You know. Okay, this one I believe also came from Kohl's. This says press start. Ready to level up. So it's just a gaming shirt. Just a gaming shirt. I don't know. Where did this come from? Maybe Old Navy? I don't know. It either came from Kohl's or Old Navy. But this is like a navy kind of color shirt. And it's got controllers. It says connected. I don't know. All kinds of like gamey stuff. So he got that. And then shock, another gaming thing. This one came from Old Navy. It specifically says Old Navy on it, so but it's just a controller and it says my game is fire. My game is fire. You would think that instead of this like purpley color, it would be actual like fire color, you know? I don't know, but I like the purple color, so whatever. Okay. And then he got this one. He also got this from Old Navy. And this is not a gaming one. Crazy. It's actually a SpongeBob one. I love SpongeBob. But it is SpongeBob SquarePants Touchdown. Isn't that cute? Spongy. Look at him. He's very aggressive right there. Look at Patrick. I love it. I love it. Okay, so he got that. And then he got this at Target, but he bought it in the men's department. He got small. So I like it. I would totally wear the shirt. But it's Homer. He's like trying to disappear into the bushes. It's so funny. I love it. Okay, now my daughter's shirts, and I gotta tell you, it's not even worth picking them up and showing to you. So I'm gonna pick them all up at once and show you all at once. You'll understand when you see this. I've got them all folded, nice and neat. These are all plain shirts. Plain. No graphic tee, no nothing. So we've got like this heather gray, we have black, we have another black, but it's like a lighter black. And then we have, this is actually a long sleeve black to go under these shirts because that's the look you're going for, even though it's like 115 degrees outside. You gotta have an undershirt like that, Mom. Come on. Okay. We have a dark blue shirt, another gray shirt, another gray shirt that's like a mix between gray and black. These are the shirts that she picked out. And did she get them all? She got some of them at Walmart, some of them at Kohl's, some of them at Target. They're just plain, boring shirts. Boring. What? Okay. And then, sorry, I had to cough. And then she got a hoodie. She does have a Jujutsu Kaisen hoodie that looks like this one character that's got like the red around the neck and the black, and she has a hoodie like that. And she said that's for at home. You can't wear anime stuff at school because apparently that's stupid. Even though everyone at school is in anime, you can't show that to anybody because then you'll get flamed. I don't know. Anyway, so she has a black zip up, but she's like, I also need a black hoodie. I'm like, okay. So literally just a plain hoodie. And this is extra large. It's massive. Okay. I better not be getting sick. You know I'm gonna get sick when the kids go back to school. We haven't actually been sick all summer. I thought I was getting sick, but I wasn't. But now I have this cough and I don't know what's going on. But the second they go back to school, sick. I know it. But anyway, a massive, just plain, no design, no logo, just plain hoodie. So boring, okay? The next things I'm going to show you, I'm not going to show you all the way because it's also boring. Look at this. This is very heavy, sorry. These are my son's jeans. So we have a bunch of different colors, and then he's got some like gray khaki pants. I think they're Carpenter. And then he's got some like black khaki, like the material khaki, shorts. Boring. So yeah, these are my sons. Now let me show you my daughters. Again, I'm not going to show you each pair. I'm just going to show them to you folded up. They're 500 pounds, by the way. 500 pounds. I can't even hold them up. Okay, here they are. Oh my gosh. So she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's got two light blue, a darker blue, a very dark black, and then two blacks. This one's more like, it's got a little bit of whitewash on it. I don't know. And then this is more solid. So these are huge, okay? And she is a size 6 or 8, depending on the brand. So she's not that big. She's not this big, okay? The waist is very tiny. Very tiny, okay? I don't know if you can see how wide they are. They are massive. I'm gonna play with these shorts so you can get some type of like fabricy sound. Her pants are so huge, but they're real small on the waist, you know? But she was very determined to get this very specific type of style. So they had some at Walmart. They had some at Target. And then they had some at Old Navy. And they're actually called barrel pants, I guess, because they go like this, but it's tighter up at the top and it's like big fat, and then it gets smaller at the bottom, but not super small. If I can remember, I will post a picture here so that you can see the look that she's going for, and she does look exactly like this picture. I didn't take any pictures of her in it, and they left like right after we went shopping. They went to their dad's house, so but she was like, I'm gonna have to do a fashion show. I'm like, yes, I know about fashion show. But yeah, that's the look that she's going for. Very tight, on her hips, and then just balloon style. Okay, I'm like, hello Jinkos, but they're different than Jinkos. Like very 90s, very 90s. The ones at Old Navy, they were called like 90s retro pants or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so apparently that's what she's going for. She wants big baggy jeans. She wants big baggy shirts. Everything in black or solid colors. Because design and graphicness are stupid. So yeah, like I said, very boring, right? Hopefully it was boring enough for you to get some rest. Anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed that, I guess. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.